Hello guys, it's me again. My name is Keisha. I am mother of a bunch of kids. Let me check mine. It just needs to be done. Okay, so I just want to give a little update on my son and his varsity football with my oldest. Basically, we got the news back. He found out last Thursday, that he didn't make the team, which is okay, because I was kind of a little bit heartbroken about it. I was like, oh no, because I know that's something that he really wanted, but the coaches did say that he's not totally counted out. Like, he still has time to be moved up to varsity. He still has opportunity. It's just that this particular, last week or whatever, that particular week he couldn't play. And I don't think he's playing this week, but hopefully in the next upcoming weeks he can make it. But I was a little heartbroken about it. Like, I really want him to make it. And as a mother, I just want the best for my children. I want the best for them. I want especially when he's putting in so much effort, he's putting in so much work, he's working hard. But the one thing I do love about my children is that even though he did not get the outcome that he wanted, he still was motivated. He still was just like, you know what, Mom, it's okay. I'm gonna still give my all. I'm gonna still, go show up, do what I need to do, show up for my game, practice. And then for the game that he did play with JV, he was like, I'm still going to give my all when I get out on the field, regardless if I made varsity or not, And I'm just happy for that. I'm very proud of him for that, because some kids, like, by them not getting the results that they want, some kids, they just get discouraged. They don't want to participate anymore, and they be like ready to go home. Like, I'm not showing up to practice, I'm not doing this. Like, they be just ready to go. And I just thank God for my son. He had a positive attitude about it. I'm about to put on me some little when I talk to y'all. But anyway, I'm just happy that he was like still positive about it. Like, I'm just happy that he just like so resilient. Like, he doesn't let nothing stand in his way, nothing get him down. Yes, he do have minor setbacks, and that's just life in general. But he doesn't let it like affect. He doesn't. Well, for the most part, he doesn't let it affect him moving forward, should I say. Even though he was a little, hurt about it, a little down or whatever, but he still pushed forward. He still was like, he still did his thing. He still did his thing. He still showed up for his other team, and it was it was a good game. It was a good game. So I would just want to say to my son, I am so proud of you. I'm so proud of how far you done came. I'm so proud of, all your achievements, your go-get-em attitude, always just trying to find the best out of everything and not letting things just deter him, from doing what he wants to do, even when things can be discouraging. Like, I'm happy that he still had a positive outlook on it, and yeah, so that is a little update for that's an update for the week about last week and him making the team. It was their homecoming. He did go to the homecoming dance. I am so happy for him. He went to the homecoming dance, and we took a little snappy snap, took some pictures and stuff like that. And then last week also was my youngest son's birthday. He just turned 13, so I have another teenager on my hands. So pray for me now. I'm gonna need it. Pray for me now. But you know what? My kids, they're good kids. They're good kids, especially like my boys. Like, they're good boys. They do, of course, they do typical teenage boys stuff. But, that's just a part of it. That's a part of, having children and having boys. But you know what? We nip that right on in the bud. We don't let that get in our way at all. Because at the end of the day, I'm here to keep my kids on the right path and, you know, not let stuff like that stand in my way and stand in their way and, you know, have them just so spoiled that they don't really, you know how to deal with certain things in life, because you're not always going to get what you want. You're not always going to be able to do what you want, you know. So I look at it like it teaches them character. It builds their character. No, you didn't get it this time, but you know what? You always live another day to fight again. Okay, you definitely live another day to fight again. So as long as you keep that attitude, you work hard for what you want. And I also tell my children, what's for you is for you. And even though at that moment that might be what you want, but it's not really what it's not for you right now. You gotta let God get you to where you need to be to accept those type of things. Like, you know, not saying it's not gonna never happen, but you know what, when it's for you, it's for you. And it always comes on time. You know, it never comes when you want it, but it's always on time. So I just want to, you know, I would say, you know, that's my word for the day. What's for you is for you. Stop, don't look at what others got. Don't look at, you know, it's okay to applaud others and the blessings that God is blessing them with, but it's not good to be envious and want their spot and I want that what they have. What God has for you is for you, and it's not going to look like what they have. It's not going to look like what they have. It's going to look way different than what they have. And when you get that, you're going to be so much more appreciative of what you have. And appreciative of what it took to get what you have. That's another thing. Appreciative of what it took to get there, because nothing comes easy. Nothing comes without work. And things just don't drop out the sky in your lap like that. You have to put in that work. And I thank God with my boys, that's what they have been doing. Even my youngest son, you know, I've been on to him too, because he's played sports before, but this would be really like his first year playing sports in school. So I'm really on to him about, like, you know, making sure he keeps his grades up, you know, and I have to get him to understand, you know, if you're not on your grades, if you're not turning work in like as you should, then that drops your grade. And if you don't pass, you don't play. And it's not a mama rule, it's a school rule. So I can go up there and cut up, act a fool, say whatever. They not having it. Like, if you don't pass, you don't play. So, you know, I thank God with him or whatever, he's starting to mature more, you know, be more motivated to get things done. That's what I'm thanking God for. Because really, if you know me and you know my children, you know, my youngest son, he's a very, like, go with the flow. He not really too hard pressed about nothing. Honestly, he's not too hard pressed about nothing. Long as he has his game and internet, and I mean like good internet, because if it's lagging, oh yeah, it's a problem. But long as he has his game, he's not too hard pressed about anything. Like, he's very lax, he's very laid back. Long as you don't bother him, he ain't bothering nobody. But I just thank God that he's taking it like serious, and it's something that he really wants, and he's working hard. And he was even telling me the other day, he was just like, I'm so tired and this and this and stuff like that. And I understand, because my children, they get up at like around like 4:45. They get up at like 4:45 a.m. in the morning to be to practice. They have to, because they have a bus that comes to get them from practice. For practice in the morning. They come get the middle school and the high school children. So they have a bus that comes and get them. The bus shows up around like 5:20 in the morning, a.m. most of y'all on here can't even get up for a job at that time. So I'm so proud of them. They get up, you know, they do be tired, but it's not really much complaining. I literally don't have to go in there and like, wait, the only thing I do is call them on their phone. Both of them have the alarm set. And I just call them on their phone, and then they just like, yeah, we up, mom. We're getting up, we're getting ready, and they just see themselves out. And, you know, before they leave, I tell them, you know, let me know, like, hey, we are leaving. And they just go on about their day, and I'm just so thankful for that. I'm just thankful that they're, you know, growing up to become great men. Growing up to become great men. And I just pray that, like, all the things, like, you know, that I'm teaching them and that I'm trying to instill in them, that I just pray that it just sticks with them. I pray that it sticks with them so that they don't have to, you know, have such a hard time in life, like trying to grow up and figuring these things out as you're an adult, and all these things that should have been instilled when you were a kid. But, you know, that's either here or there. But I'm just thankful. I'm just thankful because things could be different, but everything is what it needs to be. I should say that. Everything is what it needs to be, and I'm thankful for that. So I'm done with my little blog for today. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to do, I said I was gonna try to do these things every day, but well, my video got cut because somebody was calling. But anyway, like I said, I'm gonna start trying to do these things every day, but the way my life is set up, the way my children's life is set up, every day is impossible. Every day is impossible. But I am gonna try to at least do once a week, try to get like a little weekly vlog in, just give y'all an update on the kids and how they're doing and what's the talk of the week for us and our family. But yeah, so I'll catch y'all again on my next update. Hopefully I can have my nails done by then. I do my own nails, by the way. I don't even have time to do that. You should see the toes. Yeah, terrible. All right, see y'all next time.